The zodiac sign of Libra, the 23rd of September to the 22nd of October, is symbolized by the scales. In the wheel of the year, Libra is associated with the autumnal equinox, which occurs around September the 21st in the northern hemisphere and around March the 21st in the southern hemisphere. The autumnal equinox is a time of balance between light and darkness. It marks the beginning of autumn, when the days become shorter and the nights longer. It is a time for giving thanks for the harvest, as well as preparing for the darker months ahead. It is a time to reflect on balance in our lives and to seek harmony within ourselves and with the world around us. Libra is located in the southern celestial hemisphere and is best visible in the evening sky during the months of April and May. The brightest star in the Libra constellation is called Zubeneschamali, also known as Beta Librae, which is a binary star system located approximately 160 light-years away from Earth. Other notable stars in Libra include Zubenelgenubi, Alpha Librae, and Zubenelhakrabi, Gamma Librae. Libra is often depicted as a set of scales representing balance and justice. However, in ancient times it was sometimes considered part of the constellation Scorpius, and the claws of Scorpius was interpreted as the scale of Libra. Libra is situated along the ecliptic, the apparent path of the sun across the sky, making it one of the zodiac constellations through which the sun appears to pass during the course of the year. While Libra is not particularly rich in deep sky objects compared to some other constellations, there are a few notable galaxies within its boundaries, including the barred spiral galaxy NGC 5885. The glyph represents the scales, which show the harmonizing nature of the sign. Libra is a masculine sign and is ruled by Venus. It's balanced and complemented by the opposite sign of Aries, ruled by Mars. The combination of both masculine and feminine in the quality of the sign and its ruler gives Libra an androgynous feel that's reflected in the mythology. This also reflects the need for balance between opposites, which Libra achieves through relationships. In ancient Babylonian astrology, the constellation we know as Libra was referred to Zibanna or Zibanu, which translates to the scales or the balance of heaven. Interestingly, it was also known as the claws of the scorpion. During the autumn equinox, when the sun rose in Libra, it was designated as the weighing place, signifying the scales' association with the sun god Utu, or Shamash. Utu, presiding over justice and truth, symbolized law, order, and the promotion of harmonious living in society. As the embodiment of the sun, he represented the illuminating power of light to unveil truths concealed in darkness, depicted yielding a serrated saw. Utu's imagery may have denoted retributive justice. In Babylonian mythology, Utu shared a divine bond with Inanna, his twin sister. Inanna embodied justice alongside love, beauty, fertility, and war. Linked to the planet Venus and its celestial dance with the sun, she presided over fertility rituals and the cycles of death and rebirth, rather than the conventional notions of romantic relationships. Inanna's temperament was far from balanced. She famously exhibited fierce behavior, once even shouting at a mountain in irritation of its beauty. In a narrative twist, Inanna's authority over divine justice stemmed from her audacious theft of the maize, sacred powers belonging to the gods. Among these powers were societal constructs like law and kingship, as well as abstract concepts such as truth and counsel. While Inanna's temperament and actions might seem at odds with the harmonious ideals of Libra, she could perhaps represent a shadow aspect, embodying its complexities and contradictions. In Greek mythology, the constellation of Libra is sometimes associated with Astraea, the goddess of justice. According to the myth, Astraea was the last of the immortals to live among humans during the Golden Age, a time of perfect justice and peace. As humanity became more corrupt, she ascended to the heavens and became the constellation Virgo. However, her scales remained behind, forming the constellation of Libra, as a symbol of the eternal quest for balance and justice. In Egyptian mythology, the scales of justice were associated with the goddess Mat. Mat was responsible for maintaining order, balance, and truth in the universe. Upon death, a person's heart was weighed against the feather of Mat to determine their fate in the afterlife. While the scales of justice are not explicitly represented as a constellation in Egyptian mythology, the concept of balance and judgment resonates with the symbolism of Libra. Mat, embodying truth and justice, held sway over all aspects of Egyptian life, from mundane affairs like politics to personal ethics. Egyptian society mirrored the celestial harmony seen in the stars and the rhythmic patterns of existence, such as the annual flooding of the Nile. While the pharaoh bore the responsibility of upholding equilibrium between heaven and earth, adherence to Mat's laws was expected from everyone. Upon death, Anubis guided souls to the Hall of Two Truths in the underworld for judgment. Here the heart underwent scrutiny, weighed against Mat's feather on balanced scales. Should the heart prove light and in balance with the feather, the soul progressed to encounter Osiris. Conversely, a heavy heart led to the grim fate of being consumed by Amit, a fearsome goddess depicted as part lion, hippopotamus, and crocodile. Before the heart's weighing, souls were required to recite a negative confession, listing the transgressions they had not committed during their lifetime. This ritual was rooted in Mat's 42 divine principles, such as, I have not committed a sin, I have not committed robbery with violence, I have not stolen, I have not slain men or women, I have not stolen food. The complete list is on my blog, which you'll see the link to below. Mat symbolized more than mere justice. She governed the stars, seasons, and moral fibre of society. Daily life revolved around her ethical precepts during both cosmic and social harmony. The essence of Mat's concept echoes across cultures, akin to the Taoist notion of the Tao, or the way of heaven, as well as concepts of dharma in Buddhism and Hinduism, all of which originated in the teachings from the serpent bloodline. In Indian astrology, the constellation of Libra is associated with the nakshatra, lunar mansion, called Vishakha. Vishakha is represented by a forked instrument or a decorated gateway, symbolizing a journey towards higher consciousness or spiritual growth. The story associated with Vishakha involves the divine beings Indra and Agni, who sought to help the sage Yudhishthira to create a child who could defeat their enemy, the demon Vritra. This story emphasizes themes of collaboration, balance, and overcoming obstacles. Libra is the harmonious diplomat and seeker of balance. Symbolized by the scales, Libra embodies justice, partnership, and aesthetic beauty. Ruled by Venus, the planet of love and harmony, Libra channels the grace and refinement needed to navigate the complexities of human relationships and social interactions. Libra symbolizes the quest for equilibrium, the integration of opposite forces within the individual and the collective. Like the scales weighing the virtues of the light and shadow, Libra invites us to find harmony within ourselves and in our interactions with others. Corresponding to the human body, Libra governs the kidneys, lumbar region, and lower back. Aries, rich in symbolic significance within esoteric teachings. The kidneys serve as the filtration system of the body, purifying the blood and regulating fluid balance. It is through the kidneys that we release toxins and maintain the body's internal equilibrium. The lumbar region and lower back, symbolic of support and stability, represent the foundation upon which we stand tall and navigate the world. Like the scales of Libra, the lumbar spine embodies the need for balance and alignment, both physically and energetically. It is here that we confront issues of self-worth, personal power, and the balance to give and take in our relationships. In esoteric lore, the kidneys are regarded as the seat of fear and insecurity, the emotional residues that block the flow of love and abundance in our lives. It is through the process of self-awareness and healing that we release these blockages, restoring harmony and balance to the body-mind-spirit complex. Through the energy of Libra, we can embrace the path of reconciliation and cooperation, seek harmony within ourselves and in our interactions with others, and honour the divine beauty that resides in all beings. As we honour the esoteric essence of Libra, we recognise the sacredness of balance, the delicate dance of light and shadow, yin and yang, that weaves the fabric of existence and guides us on our journey towards wholeness and illumination.